One of the wonderful things about Reiki is that it doesn't necessarily have to follow a certain kind of like parameters doctrine that you have to just work in a particular way. There is, of course, a discipline that we maintain, but one of the beautiful things is you can get quite creative, and it doesn't just have to be humans. We can use Reiki in so many different forms, and today I'm just going to briefly go over something we can do. And for those who are taking part in this 21-day program, I encourage you to do this today. So we're going to talk about using Reiki on animals and in the garden or in the plant life. How would you do that? There are, of course, places you can go to really learn about animal Reiki, and it is certainly a thing. But really today, I'm just going to focus probably on our pets, to be honest with you. So, and how does this work? You probably find that animals that are just naturally aware of this energy that you're working with, especially if this has just happened for you. And they will quite happily come to you. So you can just give them Reiki. And they will know when its time is up because they will just walk away from you and leave you. But especially cats. Cats will be the ones who will jump on your lap, almost tap you on the nose, give me Reiki. When they've had enough, they'll, naturally go on their way. And if you don't, they remind you what their claws are for. But you can imagine cat comes to you and you can just hold that cat and just you'll find your hands will be guided to where they're needed. And don't be surprised if the cat will guide you or naturally just put its body to where the hands are and feel that energy. And I'm just using a cat in this example because it's easier. But of course, you could use that for dogs as well. Birds, you probably just want to leave a little bit because they're quite small creatures, and goes for hamsters as well. Any kind of little smaller creatures, don't go too long because, they're smaller bodies, and we don't want to overwhelm them. But for sure, you'll just have this natural instinct to send that energy where it's needed. And of course, for the larger animals, horses love animal Reiki. Um, and if you get permission from the owner of a field, for example, to go in with you, you'll just feel drawn to where that energy is needed. The horse will help you. And this is what's important. Really feel into the energy of that creature that you're working with to let them guide you to bring that energy where it's needed. And of course, you can do it distantly as well, just like any other method to bring that beautiful energy to where it's required. That's the first one. The second one is to do with plant life. Now, imagine your garden. Now, again, it's a bit of a leap of faith here, but you can go in your garden. Imagine you've got all your apples or flowers or whatever you're growing, and literally just send Reiki towards those different plants. And you can either touch the actual plant itself, you might get some funny looks from your neighbours, but that's okay, or just around the flowers, for example, and just bring in that beautiful extra energy of life into those different plants. And of course, they will respond to that. Again, they're very in tune with nature. You're just bringing in a beautiful natural element to bring into this state of being. And again, you could go right through your garden, through all your flowers, through all your vegetables, all your fruits, whatever you've got in there. Why not? You can take it up. Or you might be thinking, I haven't got time to go running around all these plants. There's loads of them. Well, you can always use the distant healing technique. So imagine your whole garden, make the requisite kind of like entrance to that energy, and then just send that energy to where it's needed. And just feel that energy going in, gently nurturing the garden. And of course, you could go for a lovely walk in the woods. Imagine just tuning in with that beautiful earth energy, sending your Reiki right into the woods, and just feel everything becoming one with you as you just tune in Send that energy to where it's needed. So there we are, guys. A little bit of a briefer video today. We're just exploring what we can do with our Reiki. And there's a longer video here. This is more about several ways we can use distant healing. Check that out if you want to. And in the meantime, I wish you all the best. And if you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.